Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Taurus for the month of June, including late May 2023. So Taurus, we will be in the sign of Gemini, the element being air. So very changeable, I would imagine, that energy of air, and you are in your second house of value. So anything that you hold in value for yourself will come under the microscope this month, including finances, including your own self. What's your self-worth? All value sort of systems will be there. So, and we have the Tower. So it's about to go, everything's about to have a great shake-up when the Tower comes in. It's like the sort of use-by date is over for a lot of ways that we think about things, how we view ourselves, I guess. It's sort of with the Tower, it's like a big makeover. It either is forced from external forces, or it is actually something that we decide, okay, enough of that, I need to leave that, I need to get out of that, that's not serving a purpose for me anymore. But it can be things like divorce, big change that comes around, like moving house, moving countries, all that kind of energy. I think you get the gist with the Tower. So the use-by date is well and truly over. So let's get right into it. Let's see where you are right now. We have the beautiful Earth card, Earth Mother, the Queen of Coins there. So very much home and hearth, kind of a female energy there. Feeling very sort of grounded as well, especially in the time of air, because we need to be grounded, Taurus. And indeed you are very grounded people. But yeah, just to keep your feet very firmly on the ground here. This female energy is where you are at the moment, whether you be male, female or otherwise. This is the energy that that it's asking you to keep. So keep everything how you like it to be and what suits you with the Queen of Coins. She's a very warm-hearted woman. People just like being in her presence because she's created a nice atmosphere around her wherever she goes. Conversely, it could be a woman that's come into your life that is very grounded. She may well be an earth sign person or have a lot of traits of an earth type of person. Let's see what's influenced her to come in, or that energy to come in, moreover, with this one. So this is the influencer card, and this will indeed influence the rest of the reading. And we have another coins card, the Nine of Coins. So once again, very earthed energy, very much a card of completion too. It's, to me, my interpretation personally, is it's a strong independent card of somebody that independently runs their life and creates goals, achieves them, and now is well on the way to success or achievement here. Is a female here, as you can see, but it's a very strong female energy. And it's a card to sort of, it's like a reward card to say, look, you're almost there. Completion is really in your sights. You've done well, so just keep going. And especially in the house of value, this is a really nice card to have for you, Taurus. But most Tauruses I know are like that. They're very sort of, strategic. They just achieve their goals. It might take them longer, they don't cut corners, but they always get where they want to go. Beautiful card. So next we're going to have a look about what was going on in April, May in the background here. And another coins card, Taurus. So the Eight of Coins is indeed the card of the Master's Apprentice. So this is a card whereby we get to a certain level of achievement and then we decide, okay, I've done that, now I want to go into another field and sort of develop my talents that way. It also, in terms of relationships, dealings with people, it can sort of mean a mature age or some kind of a relationship that kind of reinvents itself at a mature age. But it will go well no matter what. It's a really nice card to have. There's 8 is the number of personal power. So it's very much a card of being established and then sort of reaching for the next goal, if you like, Taurus. So once again, very much up your alley, very much your sort of vibe, I guess, has been going on now for a couple of months. Recent influences. And we have the Ace of Wands, so very much an action card, new beginnings card, as all aces are. Lots of energy being available for whatever it is you want to achieve. Very positive, fast moving, just a great card. Also for a lot of people, it's a good fertility card. So if you're thinking that way, everything looks really nice for that. Fertility is there with the Ace of Wands. So the lesson you will be learning. Yeah, and just stepping back a bit, just sort of sitting back, kicking back, surveying the scene, being a spectator, not a participator here. It also can mean that you kind of need to take a rest, because things, you know, sometimes we just need to take our foot off the accelerator and just sort of idle for a bit. If you haven't been feeling well, or illness may come to the fore here, which sort of signifies to stress and needing to have a bit of a break and just sit back. You're still very much in life, Taurus, but you just need to view it from another perspective. Near future. And then we come up against a bit of a blockage here with this Two of Swords. So something's going on. There's a decision to be made. Now, it's not a massive one at all. It's sort of a minor arcana card, which means it's just a day-to-day occurrence that you've got to make a decision on. It could be anything. It could be starting something new that you're just thinking, oh, I just can't make up my mind. So you're just back toing and froing with this card. However, she's got a blindfold on and 2 swords sitting up there in defence. So put the swords down of your defence mechanism, take off the blindfold and make the decision. Very interesting card, actually. So that's coming into the first week of June, I'd imagine, Taurus. Okay, let's see what's happening that you're not realising. And we have clarity with the Queen, excuse me, clarity with the Queen of Swords. So very much a Gemini energy there, an air energy. She uses that sword that you see, and she's got swords in her hair as well. She's well prepared for some kind of battle, historically. But there she is with clarity and just looking at things in the cold, hard light of day. It may have been a decision. This decision has to be made in order to get the clarity will come from making this decision, even though it may be minor in your mind or in your life, whole lifespan, life goal system. It needs to be made, and so clarity is what you're not realising that you will receive once you sort of get rid of this blockage here. How others see you. 5 of Cups, someone returning from the past. This is an emotional card with cups. It's a Scorpio type of card. It's very much a situation that was left in the past somewhere where you didn't get resolution, especially with an emotional issue, or maybe this person that, you know, was in that journey, on that journey with you, and just sort of kind of left suddenly and left you hanging, thinking, well, what have I done? What's wrong? What's happened? So this comes back around, cycles back around for you, Taurus, for you to sort of look at it and I guess in a way forgive it and understand it and move on, and you get another side of a story. But nevertheless, it's always about somebody from the past coming back into your life, whether it's personally, face to face, or whether it's through some stream of communication, that they get in touch with you in ways to mend the fences of whatever's happened emotionally here. It can be quite painful. It's almost like someone suddenly just left you with no explanation and was gone. So that comes back in, and that's how other people see you. So you can work that out for yourself, Taurus, whoever that may be. But it's quite an emotional card, and there is still salvage to be made from whatever happened with this relationship. You can still rebuild it, but perhaps in a different form. Positive feelings. And we have the big karmic debt release card. So your karmic debt, Taurus, to whoever I'm suggesting it very closely is involved with this here. So your karmic debt has been wiped clear. So you're finished with that. It's almost like it's like a bill that we have on the fridge, or we don't anymore, and it's just like, it's paid. Just stamp it paid, throw it in the bin, it's done. So this is your karmic sort of energy with this, especially with this emotional decision, I would guess, because they consecutive one to the next. So it's about clearing debts. It's about second chances. It's about starting again with a fresh slate. So that's a really good card to have as well for you, Taurus, for this time. The outcome. And we have building new, planting new seeds, caring for new seeds, watering and feeding new seeds, feed and grow energy with a new project coming in. Could be a child coming in, a new baby coming in, or about a child in your family, whether it be a grandchild or a child, your own child. But it's definitely going to be a fruit for you. It's very solid. It's an earth card once again, so it's a really nice card to finish up on. Okay, let's see your message. Okay, the message, it's a great one actually. Forgiveness. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning to life's worst events. As love and compassion combine in the sacred space of the heart, they are released as a powerful energy, and everything changes. All possibilities again become open to you. So it's a beautiful card. So thank you so much for listening, Taurus, and have a great month. And values, remember, is your second house of values.